concerning him. And the Lord said, the outcry of Sodom, Zaach, and Gomorrah, how great! Their offense is very grave. These are the shrieks and the torment of the oppressed. This is precisely not righteousness and justice. Now, what are the Sodomites known for? In the 21st century, we're just so accustomed to, my goodness, when I say the Sodomites, only one thing pops into your head as soon as I see it. All we ever see is same-sex desire. All we see is sexual sin. Now, let me just say this. Of course. This is not denying any of that. But the gravity of the outcry is not simply same-sex desire or same-sexual habits. That's not the main problem. The main problem is absolute hostility, violence, and injustice. Let me just share with you one story from the oral tradition, what the Sodomites were known for. On the one hand, they do not like sojourners in their land. If you recall back in chapter 13 with Lot, and whenever Abraham says, you just look up, you choose which way you want to go. And what does Lot say? Lot looked up and he saw the land of Sodom and go, remember how rich, beautiful it was? Yes, this is what the 5 cities know. And guess what the 5 cities don't want? They don't want outsiders coming into their place, their land of riches. Just remember whenever Joseph, whenever he's pretending with his brothers, when he says, you're spies to see the land's fatness. That's why you've come here, he's accusing his brother. He's saying, you know we have stuff, and you're coming here to see what it's like so you can come and run and overtake us. Yes, those are the 5 cities. They keep everything to themselves. All right, so that's the first thing. Second thing, again, this is the oral tradition. That they allow for no hospitality. Not only do they not allow for it, they actually have laws prohibiting it. And one of their most famous stories that come out of the oral tradition is that there's a young girl who sees that there is a poor beggar who's not from the city, who's hungry, and she sneaks him some bread. I forget how she hides it, a bottle or something like this, a canister. I forget how she hides it. She brings it to him, and they catch her. And when they catch her feeding this foreigner, this sojourner, and she's acting with hospitality out of charity, that's the other definition, by the way. That's how the rabbis, that to do righteousness and justice, it's to do charity and justice. That's actually how the rabbis translate this. As they want to make sure that they're emphasizing that Abraham knows how to do charity and justice. So when the Sodomites see the young girl doing charity to an outsider inside their land, they tie her up to a wall and put honey on her and wait for the bees to eat her alive. They punish her for doing a good deed. Okay, that is supposed to give you a vision of what it is we're dealing with here. In fact, golly, there's another oral tradition within the rabbinic tradition that one of Lot's daughters, the rabbinic tradition thinks Lot has 4 daughters. They bring up 4 so that they have 4 son-in-laws, and then there's Lot and his wife, so that the number comes out to 10. We'll get there in a second. But that one of Lot's daughters was actually burned alive by the Sodomites whenever Lot was there. So Lot knows how wicked these people can be. All right.